Okay, the emerging markets are about 85% of the world's population. So 6 billion of the 7 billion people on the planet live in these countries. And when I came to the US from India, which is one of the large emerging markets, I felt that in the US, universities were not paying enough attention to countries like India. In the last 20 years, that's changed a lot. These countries have become much more important. They account for about 2/3 of the world's growth, more than half the world's GDP, and companies and universities are starting to pay attention to them. So 15 years back, we founded the Center for Emerging Markets.
The Center for Emerging Markets has projects in many countries. It's highly influential in terms of global thinking about emerging markets.
The Center for Emerging Markets, it really epitomizes, I think, what the university is trying to do with the new academic plan. Again, global is a big piece of that, and we fit in well there. But Ravi has been really a pioneer, I think, of not just making this a Damore McKim activity.
It emphasizes this interdisciplinary. So you could be somebody like me, who I am a sociologist interested in cross-national studies of governance and sustainability. But there are also economists, there are also lawyers, there are practitioners. So it brings together again all these individuals to really think about emerging markets. What we learn there, we bring it to the classroom, and the students come to see it to the Center of Emerging Markets as well.
And I went through a lot of challenges. Even when I migrated to this country, we struggled for a long time. So what I realized is that if I could do with what I had and where I started, I could do what I've been able to do. A lot of other people should be able to do. If we can create a path for them, give them a vision, give them some hope, and they'll find their path.
Even just starting from the fact that it's a Center for Emerging Markets, it attracts people from emerging markets, and that is an incredibly diverse set of people, right? Students and scholars from Brazil are different from those from China, from India, from Eastern Europe, and from Africa. And all those are already different perspectives. And I feel like this new wave of international business is interdisciplinary as well as it is diverse.
We operate on 3 fronts: research, education of our students, and then outreach to the business community. In terms of research, we have now probably one of the best teams of faculty focused on the emerging markets at Northeastern University. And I think this is partly a result of people coming because other people are already here. So it's a virtuous cycle, and we've seen that play through. When people think of Northeastern University and the Damore McKim School of Business, many of them identify it with, oh, that's the school where you guys do work on the emerging markets. So I think on the academic front, we have made an impact. Several books by leading thought leaders at Northeastern University. And their contributions to the intellectual sphere has been really quite significant.
It's very entrepreneurial in a way, and it's very similar to maybe like what the prototypical Northeastern student might be. Going after what they want to do and going after what they want to learn and doing things out of the ordinary, not following the cookie cutter path of traditional college career, right? You're not just going to classes, you're not just doing summer internships, you're creating events, you're learning about things in different countries, you're going to these places, you're talking to senior executives and going after them and having these conversations and having a different experience.